I once saw a pastor recite a whole chapter of the Bible from memory, and I remember thinking to myself, I could never do that. Let this be encouragement to you. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes in dispersion, greetings. My brothers, count it as joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith works patience. And let patience have its full effect, that you may be found perfect and complete, lacking nothing. And if any man lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, without doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave in the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. This person must not suppose they will receive anything from the Lord, for he is double-minded and unstable in all his ways. Let the lowly brother boast in his exaltation, and the rich in his humiliation. For like a flower of the grass he will fade away. For the sun rises with its scorching heat, withers the grass, its flower falls, and its beauty perishes. So too will the rich man fade away in the midst of his pursuits. Blessed is the one who remains steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. But let no man say when he is being tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desires. And desire, when it conceives, gives birth to sin. And sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death. Do not be deceived, my beloved brothers. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. Of his own will, he brought us forth by the word of truth, that we may be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. My brothers, know this. Be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. For the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Therefore, put away all filthiness and rampant wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word which is able to save your souls. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For the one who is a hearer and not a doer is like a man who looks intently at his natural face in the mirror. For he looks at himself and walks away and immediately forgets what he was like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing. And if any man thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, he deceives his heart, and his religion is worthless. Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: visiting widows and orphans in their affliction and remaining unstained from the world.